Good evening everyone. Welcome to the exclusive Q&A session with Dr. V.K. Swamy, one of the medico-legal expert and mostly honorable in the medical field. So I would like to request him to come over the stage and the platform to have a discussion with him. Thank you for coming, Dr. V.K. sir. Have a seat. So how are you doing?
Fine. What about you?
So I'm all good, sir. So the dentists are having lots of questions that need to be answered by you and some of the details also. So we can start this Q&A. Okay. Thank you for one more time. Thank you for being with us, sir. Thank you for having your valuable time.
Thank you, everyone. Let us proceed the questions.
Yeah. Basically, sir, lots of rumors are going on with the dentists that they can't practice cosmetology. So what's your opinion on that?
See, as you said, it's a rumor. Even I am hearing that rumors. In fact, some state dental councils, for example, Karnataka State Dental Council, Delhi State Dental Council, Maharashtra, these are all the state dental councils. They are very much concerning about the dentists practicing cosmetology. I think we have to understand in this way, because a state dental council cannot create a new law unless and until it is being mentioned in the Dentistry Act 1948 and further amendments. So we cannot call it as a law, but there are some advisories, as you said, and it will amount to set the rumors that dentists cannot practice cosmetology. But you have to understand, one dentist cannot directly practice cosmetology. Even I suggest that, but after bona fide training, adequate training in the cosmetology, trichology, regenerative aesthetic sciences, nobody can stop them upskilling, so they can practice.
Okay. So one of the most important question like now we are facing, why are dentists being targeted?
Yeah, you are right. Dentists are being targeted. The reason is their number. They are 3.5 lakhs in number throughout the India, and the equipments they hold are similar to and catering to the needs of the cosmetic procedures, and they are equipped basically clinically. Their hands are very well trained for doing these procedures basically, and dentists are very well versed about their foot control, hand control, and there is very much required for the procedures in the cosmetic, particularly the head and neck region, and they are now being threat to the players who are all there in the market. So that's why they are being targeted.
Okay. What are the steps to enroll in Coctracy?
See, I would suggest if you have the contacts of the council, you just apply for a membership and check out their training sessions through their affiliated institutes, mentors, and you undergo at least 1 year of fellowship training, and you submit the case studies, undergo the assessment, then properly get a fellowship done. Then you can claim that you are having expertise. That is what needed to prove your skill in the cosmetology, trichology, regenerative aesthetic sciences for the purpose of courts, consumer forum, and also for any kind of inquiry whether you are equipped in the cosmetic procedures or not, because these are all the things coming under emerging discipline. There is no formal training incorporated in the UG or PG of any of the existing medical or dental syllabus curriculum.
I have gone through the chats and I have heard that we have shortlisted some of the questions. That's Q&A that we are supposed to do with you. But one question that was hitting on me, that is it above DCI or is it approved by DCI? Because we have seen multiple keywords like DCI, is it approved by DCI, and that's all thing. And how you are going to explain that, is it above DCI or approved by Indian government? Because lots of doctors are having this kind of questions and they are having this kind of random thoughts that why should I go with this Coctracy? Is it approved by Indian government or anywhere it is approved? That's what they are supposed to ask.
See, Dental Council of India is basically taking care of the 9 dental departments which are being taught in the UG and PG level, and the Medical Council of India, it's the supreme body which is taking care of the lives. They regulate the education and the practice of the medicine. But apart from these existing bodies, you cannot expect anything said about in these bodies related to the emerging discipline, which is currently we are discussing about the cosmetology, trichology, regenerative and aesthetic sciences, and there is no act in the parliament also to govern the curriculum, syllabus and the practice of these emerging disciplines. So that is why I am telling again, the COCTRC, the Council of Cosmetology, Trichology, Regenerative Aesthetic Science of India, it is a voluntary self-regulated body which is basically legally constituted under Government of India Act to regulate and promote the scientific disciplines, above mentioned disciplines, and it is not coming under DCI because it is not coming under dentistry as such. So that is why I am saying, being a dentist, you should not rely on DCI for all these practices. If you are relying on DCI, if you are working under the DCI banner, then you will get notice from the DCI. So you have to be clear in that you have to come under the other body, that is the COCTRC, for practicing cosmetology.
Okay, thank you sir for that. I think so my viewers and the other doctors are being clear by your wordings. Okay, so what will be your final words, sir? Basically, what would you like to have a final words?
See, I am telling the triple layer of protection. Now the society is like very competitive, and when there is no proper Government of India Act or any statutory body to govern these disciplines.
Okay. So I think so doctor might be cleared after the thing you have said us. So I am already prepared about the lots of question I have, but I'll ask some of the limited question that's are mainly doctors having. One of them are like, can dentists practice cosmetology legally?
Yes, I am talking about legal practice only. First of all, you should have proper bona fide training and you should possess bona fide certification for your training, because nobody can say you don't train yourself. Because under Indian Constitution, Article 51AJ, every citizen of India, they should try to excel their caliber. They should not stop learning. So how would you say dentists cannot practice? So it is all about regarding their qualification documents and their training. Whether they don't have proper thing, better they don't practice. Even I suggest that.
Okay. So I think you have lightened up the things over this. Okay. There one more thing that I will like to ask you, that the real reason behind regulatory threats.
See, regulatory threats are there because the regulators, for example, dentists, the regulator is Dental Council of India, and Dental Council of India is a statutory body formed by an Act of Parliament, 1948 Dentistry Act. So obviously, when dentists are getting these kind of pressures from the pressure groups like the dermatology associations or the competitors, definitely the Dental Council is answerable. Because if you go and see a dentist, their signboard, their letterhead, their visiting card, their prescription pad, they use Dental Council of India registration number, and under the banner of Dental Council of India they practice cosmetic procedures. This is a mismatch. You cannot use Dental Council of India to derive your authority to practice, because it is nowhere mentioned in the Dental Council of India Act 1948. So needless to say, you should find out the proper body, the council under which you can derive that practicing rights.
Can we stand as a council?
Dentists cannot directly declare as a council. Obviously, if you are getting this council status, Government of India needs approvals. So I find the Council of Cosmetology, Trichology, Regenerative Aesthetic Science of India, the COCTRC, will fill up the role of council, because when there is no act in the parliament for the particular discipline, these voluntary self-regulatory bodies can act as a council, and they can regulate very well, and they can streamline the profession, they can set the protocols, they can take care of your legal, ethical way of practicing.
Okay. Thanks for answering that, sir. And what should dentists do if they receive a legal notice? There are lots of doctors have asked me this kind of scenarios, so I would like you to enlighten the things over there.
See, when you are getting a legal notice, you have to see the sender. If it is sent by the state dental council, or it may be sent by the patient, or it may be from any pressure group like Dermatology Association, or it may be from the Medical Council of India, state level. So once you receive the notice, don't be panic, read out the findings, and if you are coming under some body like COCTRC, needless to say, they will guide you what to do, how to give the reply. And if you are from any of the associations or any of the academies or mentors or institutes, then you have to worry, because I don't think the majority of the institutes are prepared for that, because that is why now Dental Council of India is active in sending notifications. So you have to definitely have a conversation with your academy, institute or mentor, and let them formulate their own strategy. And if they could not, the last resort is the COCTRSI, the Council of Cosmetology, Trichology, Regenerative Aesthetic Science of India. And I would suggest, apart from the above said council, you need to have the triple layer of protection, which I usually say, that is one council, one association and one forum. The council is for deriving the authority for practice and the right to practice, and association for protecting your rights and your networking basically with the other practitioners, and the forum for your medico-legal defense, because tomorrow you need each and every step, you need a medico-legal guidance, right from the replying notice, right from representation in the court of law. Even if you want to prepare for an inquiry, you need a medico-legal forums guidelines. So I don't think you should try on your own. If at all it's a legal proceedings, you should have a proper legal guidance. If you are part of this COCTRSI, then you are done. Otherwise, you have to check with the institutes, academy and mentors.
As if you have already told about the COCTRSI, that was my second question, and all of the doctors are looking on it. Like COCTRSI fellowship, the unlimited protection for dentists in cosmetology. How do you describe it?
See, for any emerging discipline, there is a time lapse between the discipline emerging and the parliament is taking note of it and bringing a special act. For example, 1948 Dentistry Act 1948 was coming into picture in the parliament. Before that, how dentists were practicing? So there is a cornerstone. Based on that, the Parliament of India create a law. So right now there is no parliamentary act, statutory body looking after the cosmetology, trichology, regenerative and aesthetic sciences. That is why I request the body, COCTRSI, is playing the role of a regulatory body now. There is no other option. If any option is there, you can, by this time it would have been in the public front. So if you are getting a proper documentation, the proof for your qualification, your training, bona fide training, so you are COCTRSI issuing a fellowship, get it and hang in your clinic wall, so that if any person willing to forging, trying to forge you, try to frame you under some false quackery charges or any other framing of charges of falsehood, then there should be a body standing with you. So you need to get a bona fide fellowship from a council, that is COCTRSI.
Thank you, sir, for that. And we have one more final verdict. Okay, can COCTRSI fellows lose their dental registration?
No, not at all, because for practicing some emerging discipline under a regulatory framework, under a proper guidance in accordance with law, then there is no dearth of losing license and all. Dental Council of India may be telling you, if at all, if you are not having proper body, and if you are dragging Dental Council of India for your cosmetology practice, then you may lose license.
I think after the conversation we are having right now, and the thing you have said us, okay, the dentist might have enlightened their eyes, and they might have they might be going through this of the conversation that we are having right now. That will be beneficial for them. So what will be your final wordings to dentists and to the cosmetologists they are practicing, like the dentists they are practicing? What will be your final wordings for them?
I request all the dentists who are already in the cosmetic practice, don't try to quit, because you have to continue. Your service is needed for the country. Only thing is, you have to review your certifications, go to your clinic, inspect your clinical walls on your own, whether you hang any inappropriate certifications of dubious origin, unauthorized or of foreign origin. Various other countries also now, the institutes and mentors and academies are trying to manipulate some of the foreign universities degrees. So not because of your practice, your skill, you are going to be in problem, but because of these certifications, definitely If the evidence is being reviewed by the court, we cannot make you escape. So remove all these inappropriate certifications and get proper bona fide certification like octracy, and also get the triple layer of protection that, as I told, one council, one association, one medico-legal forum. All these three, with this help, you will definitely flourish in the career. Legally you can practice, nobody can stop you.
Basically, you are telling that this is the three pillar that will protect you from these kind of
Yes,
legal
definitely,
actions,
definitely.
right? Yeah. So, basically, sir, Dr. Swamy, this has been an eye-opening session. Basically, thank you for being with us. I would like to ask you the final question: how the triple layer protection support system is going to work?
See, the triple layer protection system, first of all, you get the council support through the certification, bona fide certification. It will stand in the various inquiry forum and court of law and consumer forum, and the association will definitely give you the network and the protection force, which you are getting that power of association being flocked together, and the medico-legal forum will definitely take care of your defense, replying the notice, preserving you in the court of law, consumer forum, and in any case of inquiry. So end to end, all the three layers will definitely protect you, and that is the reason I am telling you again and again, don't quit your cosmetology practice, retrospect your certifications rather.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I think this is an eye-opening session for all the dentists. Thank you for being with us, sir. I'll just like to wrap up this session, and we'll be having the next session as soon as possible. Might be, I think so, we might be getting some of the questions after this session. So we'll be having the next, might be, I think so, it not be needed to all the dentists. So thank you for being with us, sir, and that's all from my end, and thank you for giving your valuable time, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.